Yeah, man, I say all praises and honor to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Kodash. And double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers out there pushing truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. You know, this is a brother from Jamaica camp, Yashamai.
Ashar.
In fact, tonight I want to do a video, you know, on this whole cashless society where Jamaica push towards. You have US or America, a war in Jamaica about China. You know, 5G technology thing, you know, China basically push set up out here in Jamaica. You see, because you know, this is how basically the world move towards a digital society. And out here in Jamaica, we see a lot of moves I make right now. You know, basically go cashless. And Joel has been speaking about it over the years, so we're lagging behind. You know, we're lagging behind time, So we see a lot of moves I make now. Because you know, in a time when the east side, the banking elite, you know, have basically, you know, move out to a digital society and do that with all paper currency. That's what the bank elite want to do right now. Go on, brother.
Alright, this is from the Gleaner. It's a Scotia Bank going cashless at 6 rural branches, closing 2 others. It's a published Wednesday, October 28, 2020. The Scotia Bank announced a series of measures that will affect rural branches, including the closure of 2 locals and the halting of cash transaction at 6 others.
So east side, you know, as I mentioned, we do with all paper currency. So in another time, go on, brother, continue, brother.
The sweeping changes from part of the bank digitization drive, leaving the group with 29 branches and 277 ATMs. Right? He said the group will close the branches in the St. Elizabeth Capital, Black River and Old Harbour, St. Catherine, shifting those operations to the Santa Cruz and Maypen outlet respectively. He said the Black River branches is slated for closure in February 21 and the Old Harbour outlet 2 months later.
So you can see what takes place now become the whole banking thing. You see, earlier on in the year, you know, Angela said, you know, everybody's supposed to have a bank account, you know, because, you know, this is how you want. You know, this Jamaica, this digital society, you know, set up out here in Jamaica. And you have, over the years, you know, we've been doing a lot of video about this whole NIDS thing where we have a system where our government out here been trying to set up. And now we see it pop up on the scene because, as I mentioned, this is after the banking leads your agenda to UN, you know, basically bring forth a digital society, and our government basically in league with them to basically bring forth this digital society. You can that's true, brother.
This is Isaiah 58 verse 1.
What?
Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins.
God says I'm supposed to cry aloud, you know, lift up a voice like a trumpet, and the trumpet been blowing over the years, we blowing the trumpet, you know, about all these things, you know, where basically the follow people, You see, because when this system get fully implemented, you know, out here in Jamaica, what things gonna happen? You know, all the backdoor deals, you know, all the money where they speaking about people are thief money and government are thief money, all these things have become a thing of the past, So even Angeles, you know, and these people basically now House of Parliament, even them are going to have a problem with the system and get fully implemented out here in Jamaica. You see, they can't bring up the article from my brother.
Quick step again.
Go on.
Say, Amos 3 verse 6, shall a trumpet be blown in a city and the people not be afraid?
God, Jesus said, shall a trumpet be blown in a city and the people be not afraid? What?
Shall there be evil in a city and the Lord had not done it?
Because everything what take place right now is all in doing the Heavenly Father. Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai control both the good and the evil. So when blow the trumpet, how people don't fear you. How people feel that somehow this society will continue like, you know, like what it is right now. But we not tell now when these side them want to get rid of the majority of people. The death are prepared for the right now. Go on, brother. Yeah, man.
Alright, so this is an article from the Jamaica Observer. Alright? And this is dated from February the 16th, 2018.
Can and just say this, we do a video, do a lesson on this video last year. You know, I've been speaking about this, and you know, this blew over majority of people out here in Jamaica, you know. Meaning they take heed. You see, because the whole NIDS thing with a pop up on the scene, and everybody that speak out against the whole NIDS thing. I know them claim to say them vote it out in a court system. So everybody will go back and sleep. They're not really business again. Because people in Jamaica that complain about the whole NIDS and thing when I set up out in Jamaica because they want them personal information. So they complain about it, but because them use them little psyop game and claim to say them vote out the NIDS. Everybody going back to them regular life now. Nobody business again. You see, so this whole thing where I mentioned, even Smile Jamaica. You have a lady come and Smile Jamaica that speak about these things. And it just flare for everybody there because they don't pay attention. You see, but now in our time now when this Isa using our leaders, to basically bring forth this out in Jamaica.
Yeah, because it's not of our leaders. It's of the banking elite. Ultimately, to fulfill by prophecy, to Yahweh Shina shot. But the most I use them elites to carry out the agenda which I use our government.
See, Scotia and going cashless. A lot of people lose them job. What can you know your article, brother?
Right, so it's get ready for the rise of machine in the Jamaica workforce.
So this is what there's a 2019. Get ready for the rise of machine. What?
This was written actually from 2018.
2018.
I will have it 2019.
Brother. 2018 we do a video on it. And 2019 slack. By mistake. 2018 we do a video on this. And last year because the whole, as I mentioned, the NIDS thing, they can answer them vote it out and thing. Everybody going back and sleep. So 2018. So it's slack.
So it's a get ready for the rise of machine in the workforce, in Jamaican workforce.
The
Recently, National Commercial Bank lay off 200 workers.
So always have the Scotia right now. Read the headline again, brother. Read the headline.
Scotia Bank going cashless at 6 rural branches, closing 2 others. Right? What do you think of that when them close them bank there?
A lot of people lose them job. Because they never longer need this much people are work. Because they might use machine. Machine go basically more better and more sufficient to them. So this is what happened right now.
Recently, the National Commercial Bank had laid off 200 workers. Right? Speaking in previous media report, Dennis Cohan, Deputy CEO of NCB Financial Group, explained that as the company invests in efficient technology, humans would be streamlined. Cohan stated that the fact is that it is always happening because we are consistently making changes, and there may be a number today, but a bit of a trickle tomorrow. Right? So meanwhile, First Global Caribbean Bank recently invested in technology to allow for virtual tellers, right, to its Legany branch. So First Caribbean Bank is going to start to use virtual tellers. You know what I mean? So everything I change out into this whole AI, right? So this is so further down in the article. So let's go to pick up some points. It's referring to the redundancy at the bank. Cohen explained that the trend in the job market in Jamaica is moving to a new level of specialization. Right? In a previous article, Cohen noted that the strategy had led to NCB Financial to new opportunities as well as it needs to develop a new type of talent pool. Right? So it's we embark on a new digital agenda.
Digital agenda. As I mentioned, hand journalists, what him say? Last year, I believe he said even this year too, we'll be lagging behind.
Right.
So 2019, people never really see nothing. I really a push to that because the whole NIDS needs thing went up on TVJ 24/7. Then see just gone. So everybody just gone back and sleep. But now in that time when it get implemented, you know, when all these things we mention in this article, our leaders out here try to basically get, you know, start basically implement out here in Jamaica. Even the whole online school thing now.
Right.
You see, because that's what they want to do. Go use, yeah, he said, you know, use our leader on hand Julius, you know, him glad for basically bring forth these things out here in Jamaica. My push it did. Go on.
Alright, so it's let's read this part before we go on.
Yeah.
So it's while the effect of artificial intelligence have been seen in the banking sector, where ATMs have replaced human tellers, providing 24/7 access, right, to funds. Brown suggested that the agriculture sector in Jamaica is ripe for robotic and artificial intelligence. So they must say basically the ATM can provide 24/7 convenience. Exactly.
You know, if you worry about
Bank go lock,
sleep, bank go lock, and lunchtime and break time.
Right, exactly.
Can't. So them thing there. Shalom, me about Shemar.
Say, Isaiah 28 verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
And we bring up the scripture a lot. You know, but hey, this I'll go back to, as I mentioned, the how about Shemar shine. You know, because everything was predestined. Right? So that's how the scripture also right here. Because you have said we have made a covenant with death and hell. Who make a covenant? Who make agreement with the so-called white man? Our leaders. You know, all them in league, you know, with the so-called white man basically bring forth this digital society. So start a verse up more, brother.
Say, verse 14. Wherefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule this people which is in Jerusalem.
Because now we rule our people out in Jamaica now, and Jewness. But they want to basically rule over us here. And the Jamaicans are really from what? The tribe of Benjamin. So this is how the word of Yahweh Shemar said. The word of Yahweh Shemar said basically said right now. You know, take it to what you have what?
Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
Because you have said, because them said they make a covenant with the so-called white man, agreement with the so-called white man, go on?
And with hell are we at agreement,
Go on?
when the overflowing scourge shall pass through.
When people start to bug out because they don't have no money, they don't have no food to eat, you know, them lose it because they don't have no job. I mean, I already see the whole coronavirus thing because out in Jamaica, a lot of people lose them job. I'm out in Jamaica already. And this is how they implement right now. So we think it'll happen when people are hungry and not no money, no access to basically get no food to eat. They're going to lose it and they're going to basically loot. Right? What?
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
So because they're in league with the Esau Edom, and they do everything what Esau Edom said them to do, you know, basically bring forth the system. And if you say someone they're going to be safe. What?
For we have made lies our refuge.
So they make lies them refuse. What?
And under falsehood have hid ourselves.
What?
Right? John to verse 18. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your arranged agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it.
God, so a lot of these people are going to basically destroy, you know, a lot of them politicians and that time to come because they have to trust in the military, you know, and then the police force. But when things get real serious out here in Jamaica, you know, 4,000 soldier, you know, you remember how much police, you know, can't help, you know, the 14 parishes because they don't have enough resources when things get real serious out here in Jamaica. Through the 14 parishes, total chaos like never before. They can't hold it off you. And we're approaching a time right now. You know, based off how we see take place now, right across the world. You know, we're in a time of Jacob's trouble. Right, brother?
So, back in our article,
Yeah, come on.
it's, we are embarking on a digital agenda where we are looking to provide a more digital experience for our customers.
Come on.
So within that context, some roles will become redundant.
Some rules will become redundant.
In other words, some jobs.
Yes, okay. So, and new roles are being created at the same time. You said there is a demand for programmers, data specialists, program manager, which AI I go do a lot of these things.
How much
Also,
of people can be programmers?
exactly. Everybody rush for the same field. So it's implementing our agile program, and we have a need of agile coaches. So career strategy and UA researcher Dr. Caroline Hales said in everyday field of work in Jamaica, those without the ability to leverage technology will be left behind.
Alright. Yeah, our Angela said we are lagging behind. So now we have push now. You know, basically transfer Jamaica in a digital society.
And if you can see your government actually killing off of you, right, with a statement like that, who know up to date are going to be left behind, basically are going to be left to die, yo.
This is Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 12. So it says, for man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net. Right? And as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time. Right? When it falleth suddenly upon them. Yeah, because all of these things, the thing what they want to use is convenience. See? An easier way of life.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which is a chop. You know what I mean? Which is chop, because the end game is to get everybody chip. The end game is ultimate control.
Total control over everybody's life.
Exactly. See, over every aspect of your life, man. See, so this basically is a chop, and a chop not supposed to look like a chop. See, because a lot of people might tell them, say, yo, you're going to be enslaved again. See, they must say, oh, well, you know, basically they might look on the whole convenience side of it. But it is a chop. It's a chop of people.
Yeah, it's a chop. This side them use the whole leader to set. What? Chop even them too, I set it.
Exactly.
Help you set it, yo.
The scripture say, oh, them will be a snare in them money. They will go fall in them snare.
Ecclesiastes 12 verse 1.
What?
Remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth.
Because you're supposed to remember the Creator in the days of thy youth. Now is the time you're supposed to remember Yahweh Shemir Shai. You know? Especially with the things that we see take place right now. You know, the society is finished up. Maybe we can clear that right now. So now I tell you're supposed to seek Yahweh Shemir Shai. People say, seek ye, while he, matter of fact, can we talk to my brother? Isaiah 55 and verse 6.
So this is Isaiah 55
Verse 6.
and verse 6.
What?
It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Because you're supposed to seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Now one time you're supposed to turn to Yahweh Shemir Shai before it's too late. All hell is about to break loose. You know, any day now soon. In the midst of how we see it take place now. Right across the world. No? What?
Right. Call ye upon him while he is near.
Call ye upon him while he is near. What?
Let the wicked forsake his ways.
Let the wicked amongst our people, among the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, forsake them ways you. Forsake you. We have in your mind. Scripture says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not on your own understanding. Turn back to Yahweh Shemir Shai. What?
Right. So let the wicked forsake his way,
What?
and the unrighteous man his thoughts. Right. Let him return unto the Lord,
What?
and he will have mercy upon him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon.
Because our power is a merciful power. Yahweh Shemir Shai, merciful. What? And the door of basic repentance is still open. It's not soon closed, but it's still open. What?
Back to Ecclesiastes 12 verse 1.
What?
Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth,
Because you're supposed to remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth. Now is the acceptable time. What?
while the evil days come not.
While the time of Jacob's trouble come not. We're approaching that time right now. You know, swiftly and speedily. So the time is very short. What?
Nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
What?
Say, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened,
What?
nor the clouds return after the rain, in the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
Because now we're in that time right now, you know, and all these leaders, you know, are tremble right now.
Say, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few.
And the grinder is talking about the jobs that seize because they are few. We already see a lot of people get laid off right now for them job. From the first wave. And they keep on getting worse and worse.
And those that look out of the windows be darkened.
And people say no future now come. Lot of these top rich people seeing that there is no future.
Right.
There is no bright future. Even in New York, you have a lot of the you have New York is dead and not coming back. Remember that article? I believe dead forever. You have people closing down their business and moving to the country area because they see how, shit about basically hit the fun.
Right.
All they'll go to basically break loose. So a lot of people say, the society is finished up. But our people, no, it's a continue like this because as a brother, as the hell our camp, Shapar, do a video yesterday and embassy, you have US embassy out in Jamaica. The line long every day because our people seeking to go to America because in their mind, the so-called Jamaicans' mind, when they get to America, everything is good because America to them is like the promised land. Why shit? All of basically break loose in America. You have people trying to flee to America. Same way. We show how people are deep sleep here.
Yeah, basically, me or a woman said today, basically she don't want Trump to win. Because if Trump win, them now can't get to go to America. That's all on the mind of our people, man. America, them sweet spot, yeah? And them heartbeat that, and them love, and the love of them life.
But they're not jumping, the prophecy is set in line.
That is a prophecy.
Right. And the door shall be shut in the street
And
when the sound of the grinding is low.
and people will start bug out with no food. No food today. I already see articles coming out showing that out in Jamaica, people are household. They can't even maintain the family because you don't have enough money. Basically maintain the household, especially the household basically the father. Right now.
Yeah.
I know broken home.
And basically live on house
Day to
day. And some have the notion say them can go up with a remote but farm.
Yeah, can. That's the brother mentioned. You have a lot of so-called Jamaicans them going up to the Blue Mountain to farm. Yeah, when if you want to plant a farm, nothing wrong with that. You see, but in the idea, it cannot save you. You cannot save you from the time we're approaching right now because when things get real serious, people going to basically flee to the bushes or in the mountain because they must have food most up there because trees and fruit most up there. So they going to flee up there. So now come and ask them and stay one side and knock on your gate and say, can I get a mango or orange? No. They will take it by force if they kill you. So you can't have faith in your farming. See, the only thing you're supposed to have faith right now is how about shimmer and shine. As people say, wisdom and knowledge shall be what? The stability of that time and the stability go back to us. Stable. Then all the thing how we make it able to stay firm in that time to come. The word of the Heavenly Father. See, but the just shall live by faith. Go on, brother, continue.
When the sound of grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the sound of bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
And all the daughters of music, respect, shall be brought low. Exactly.
So this point that the article said. So one of the complaints about artificial intelligence is that it lacks empathy. Right?
Empathy.
Yeah. It is noted. So you got this is it's artificial intelligence, a machine. When somebody could give a blood.
Like for example, you have police or certain. You matter about the whole digital ticket thing that bring to even out in Jamaica, Manchester, Jamaica. Because we have give them a little blind. You see, when machine did certain thing, machine did emotions.
Exactly.
Like how human basically did it.
And it go back to a lot of corruption we're going in the whole government structure and even our day-to-day society. Look, from your mess up, man, that's it. You know what I mean? There's not going to be no police but there at the station where you can say, alright, we're going to just hold him file, or shoot him file aside there. And make him slide through, or pay a man to go through, or whatever.
Left or right?
Yeah,
You
left or right.
You can't negotiate with artificial intelligence.
Because the algorithm is set for the one thing or the other, man. And that's it, you can't go around it. So That's why I said it's one of the complaints about artificial intelligence is that it lacks empathy. It is noted. It is unlikely that it will ever replace human in areas that are underpinned by empathy, such as the healthcare sector. So right away, this is an area which we can begin to improve our skill. Yeah, basically.
This is Revelation 13 verse 15.
One.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast,
One.
that the image of the beast should both speak.
Now what is the image of the beast? The image of the beast is basically the so-called white man system.
Right.
And the beast is basically NATO today. Alongside the EU. And it's like for example now this new system where ESA want to bring in this digital society. Part of them system. So you have power to give image, to the. You there again, brother?
He said, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
So if you're not part of them new world order agenda, you're supposed to get put to death. And according to them, if you don't take the vaccine, they're going to lock you up in a quarantine zone or quarantine area until they take the vaccine. So, which are part of them new world order agenda. Go up to ID 2020, with the vaccine, global vaccine. All these things are part of ESA agenda. Gavi, the whole vaccine thing.
Yes, it basically become an enemy of the state.
And he caused it and he slack. That the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
So you get put to death if you're not part of the new world order agenda. One.
And he caused it all.
And he caused it all, talking about the banking elite. He caused it all, so you want everybody on board with this new digital society. What they want to bring in. Talking here, mentioning about the RFID microchip. You see, because of the end goal. To basically bring in this digital society so they can move to this RFID microchip system. Now giving you a RFID microchip in your hand. Or in your head, that's according to the scripture. You see, because John and the eyes of Patmos and get the vision of all these things to come here. It's a future prophecy. We like time when this prophecy, I come to pass, right before our eyes. Why brother read again?
And he caused it all, both small and great.
Both small and great, go on.
Rich and poor.
Rich and poor.
Free and bond.
Free and bond. So if the people in a prison, they want to take this to every single body and board with this new thing. Go on.
To receive a mark in their right hand.
To receive a mark in their right hand, talking about the RFID microchip. Go on, that's the end goal. Go on.
Or in their forehead.
Or in their forehead, in their head. Go on.
And that no man might buy or sell.
So if you're not able to survive in this new system, as a brother, I'm going to an article that show you say, hey, a lot of jobs going to basically lose and thing because everything is going to go digital.
That's what it's up. And when we see these things as we go through the article and the preset them, you can see how the prophecies are unfolding in front of your eyes, man. So when you have like other person that teach that the RFID chip is not the mark of the beast and such, man. It just show you that, it just show you that the most I just have some people in a dark, in a deep sleep, man.
Blind them.
Because it's obvious. The Agenda 2030, the UN goals, the RFID markets, all the things that will come with it, man. Show you say, if you're not with the system, you're going to get shut out. The scripture says he caused it all. This is the system we put in place to cause everybody to do that specific thing.
Take the chip.
Take the chip.
And according to the scripture, when you take the chip, you're going to get destroyed.
Right?
The Heavenly Father said, my servant shall eat, but he shall be hungry. There's a fear of faith. As I mentioned earlier, faith is very important in this time. You see, he side them are pushing out basically bring forth this digital society. You see what scripture tells us so. Have faith.
And the scripture say, let me read it again. He said, and to receive and he caused it all both small and great.
Yeah man, read continue upon this.
Both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or sell.
So nobody not going to buy or sell.
right? Now we actually using physical money to buy and sell it, right? But in the system to come, it's going to be digital, right? And if you're entering into this Esau's way, right, which is them old technological way, right? Not having that mark in your hand, you can't buy or sell, right? Because that is going to be the way of buying and selling them time there, right? No more paper money. You can't go to nobody and say, yo, me have $50 right there, so physical $50. I'm want something to buy, right?
But don't know where it.
And basically, this are the scripture debunk all of them doctrine of them come with.
Can.
That debunk, because as we say, we are heading a what? A technologically advanced state. See? We're talking about the all artificial intelligence, digital. It's a digital society. See? Digital cash, everything. See? So even you have some doctrine like all the Seventh-day Adventist doctrine, as a Sunday worship and all them stuff. So people worship, a Sunday worship and going to be the mark of the beast. See? You have Minnesota Christianity.
White woman.
You have Minnesota white women. See? You have Minnesota gun at the mark of the beast, man. So literally, say if you hold a gun in your hand, you receive the mark of the beast, so you can't be a part of the Lord thing, man.
These are the most sensible way, yo. This what we see right now is the most sensible way, yo. If you don't tap into them system, which them use digital money, you cannot buy or sell. Simple as that.
Hey, a lot of brothers coming to the truth where we used to go churches. We baptized in some of them churches, man. You want to say them basically a bit them have the mark of the beast already, so them can't make it true.
If you don't understand.
Gun.
Alright, verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Gone. So if you know how you survive, if you don't take them chip, what scripture tell us? Say, Lord, so my servant shall eat, you know, so he will follow and feed us. What?
Revelation 14 verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand.
So if you receive this RFID microchip, is that the judgment written?
Right.
According to the scripture, go on.
The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God,
You're going to get burned with ICBM missile fire.
which
What?
is poured out without mixture into a cup, into the cup of his indignation.
Go on.
And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the angels.
Go on, because if you can't escape the ICBM missile fire, you can burn in America, but you cannot escape the chariots. But you have about Shimei Shai, because even the Father come up with thousands and thousands of chariots. So you get burned by what? Powerful laser beams from the chariots. Never take the so-called white man chip. You know, when the Lord the house Shai make him a rifle. Go on.
In the presence of the holy angels,
Go on.
and in the presence of the Lamb.
Go on. Exactly. Let me sit down now, brother. Romans 15 and 4. Yeah,
This is Romans 15 verse 4.
One.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Because it was whatsoever thing was written aforetime was written for our learning today. You will see now past famine, but the Heavenly Father basically feed. The prophet said back then, you know, in the wilderness, the Heavenly Father feed the Israelites them with manna. So there's nothing hard for the Heavenly Father to do in this time that we're living in now. We just have to have faith. So faith is very important. Don't take the so-called white man chip or in fact seed. What?
And the scriptures basically tell the prophets that have been before me and before thee have old prophesy about against war and pestilence and against evil, against great kingdom and nation. So all of this we can see boy. What we had to know, I think the written before time what the true prophets used to do also.
Yeah, as I said, look at the prophet of old.
God.
As in the calling law that was
You can carry me to Ecclesiastes 10.
yes.
2 and 10, I think.
That we through patience and comfort of the scripture might have hope.
God, exactly. Bring it on. Ecclesiastes 10 and 2.
2 and 10.
2 and 10. 2 and 10.
This is
Exactly.
Ecclesiasticus 2 verse 10.
Go on.
It says, look at the generations of old
Go on.
and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded,
Go on.
or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken,
Go on.
or whom did he ever despise that call upon him?
Go on. Who ever despise the call upon him? Not despises. So as I mentioned, faith is very important. Lord said, feed us.
The scripture say the Lord is not unrighteous to forget
But
our
your
labor of love.
God.
Because we labor in this truth, man, is that a specific reason, so we can be defended.
I get delivered.
Get delivered.
And
Delivered at the time to come.
and basically what the scripture says, none of them will trust in the name of the Lord never get confounded, man. See? So basically that are the way we get comfort through the scriptures, man. See? Because we see where the prophets of old go through in the scripture and the Lord deliver them. See? So we know if we do this work and today and I endure, see? Yeah, the Lord are going to protect we, man. See?
See Psalms 33 and verse 18. So behold, the eyes of the Lord is upon them that fear him, and upon them that hope in his mercy.
And hope, is mercy.
Right.
Right?
To deliver their souls from death and to keep them alive in famine.
And to keep them alive in famine. So Lord going to make us eat out. If you continue until the end. In this on this part. What?
So our soul waited for the Lord.
That's what we are doing right now. We are waiting for your Yahweh Shemeshai to deliver us patiently. As scripture says, what?
So our soul waited for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trust in his holy name. Let thy mercies, O Lord, be upon us according as we hope in thee.
Exactly.
Precept? Psalm 37 and verse 18. So the Lord knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. It says, they shall not be ashamed in the evil time.
The time we're approaching right now is the time of Jacob's trouble. Or the hour of temptation when so-called white man are trying to make everybody take them RFID microchip. When this RFID microchip become mandatory worldwide, go on.
In the evil time and in the days of famine, they shall be satisfied.
And in the days of famine, they're going to be satisfied. They're going to get food for eat. So basically have faith in the scriptures. Faith in Yahweh Shemeshai.
Because the Lord said they're not going to have shame. They're not going to be ashamed, man, in the evil times. Because guess what? You put your trust in him and believe in him, say, I'm going to do it for you, man. See? Because the Lord Yahweh Shemeshai is a just God, man. And we do the work unto the end, see? And we out here bringing out this word in all sincerity, in all truth. The Lord not going to make you be ashamed, man.
Exactly.
See? Because we never deny him name.
Exactly.
We never deny him name in front of all these people, man.
And we know say we're going to do it because they say him say we're going to do it, and we see the evidence in the scriptures.
And we see that take place right before our eyes right now.
She's right, man.
And we see him delivered around feeding people from the time of Egypt. Right? From the wilderness come all the way up, every captivity to captivity, man. See, so we know. Say, we know that the Lord Yahweh Shemeshai in that time. Lords will be a part of that number. We will get delivered.
Continue. It says, but the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume into smoke, and shall into smoke shall they consume away.
So that's our praise and honor to Yahweh Shemeshai. And the blessings to the apostles and elders of Great Men Stone. Shalom to all our brothers and out there pushing truth in our sincerity and all honesty. Shalom.